Hey everyone, it's Rolls the Gamer. Welcome back to the Final Fantasy IX playthrough. We are on episode 7, and we are officially now starting the Ice Cavern area. It's got some uploads done for Metal Gear Solid that I recorded earlier in, late last week. Can't get down there. But, yeah, you're going to want to get as much treasure in each area as you can, because it helps your treasure hunter rank if you need to get that achievement when you first play through, that trophy. I just call them both achievements, you know, it's not a big deal, really. What is this program doing? Why can't I close it? I don't want to work on AVG tune-up right now. But, yeah. There it is. There's the back path. I never knew that shit before. It's crazy because I don't know, just I guess I never saw it. It looks like it kind of is just like an offshoot of that upper area there. Especially with PS1 graphics. But cool. I learned too, if you get in the way of these little streams of air, you fight not hard per se, but the hardest enemy in here are the little pseudo mammoth things. I don't know how to describe them. This is actually where you can get a Mage Masher. Yeah, right there in game. Before, if you didn't steal one from the first fight. Game kind of does take care of you with equipment. You can get some, when you're traveling through areas, you can get current or upcoming level equipment in those areas. So the game does keep you pretty well stocked like that. Which I like. I always like a variety of weapons. Like, I love Final Fantasy VIII, but the fact that, you know, you can't equip weapons, really. You're modifying one that you have constantly equipped. Like, 10 is the best, because you can make as many items, weapons, and, like, protect items as you want. Each character carries one protecting item, you know, but you can put insane abilities on it, like auto regeneration and auto like very late game. Like, I don't know how to describe it. My characters in 8 are like gods. Or my characters in 8 can be gods, but in 10 they are gods. They do up to 999 damage per hit. Even fighting like the Dark Aeons, the optional super bosses, wasn't too difficult. Then again, I cheated that with the Yojimbo spam. The give so much money to your one Aeon, it could do a one-shot kill that affects everything. Let's unfreeze this guy. Let's get back to this Final Fantasy though. We'll get to that when we get to it. Maybe that's another one I could repeat. The HD stuff, because I wasn't able to do that in the 10 playthrough that I'm featuring on my channel now. It's currently on hold until me and the captain can meet up again. Yeah, we're gonna skip this again. I will teach everything that needs to be taught as we go through. Lognet? Sure. And now we'll sleep in a tent. We're already near the end of the ice cavern. I mean, it's your first real dungeon, so of course it's not going to take long, but I'll take it over like Mountain Moon from Pokemon Gen 1 any day. I don't know why that was the example that popped in my head, but it was. Oh, I love having a stronger laptop that is able to record and render and upload at the same time. Come on, Vivi. Toughen up. Yeah, don't fall asleep in an ice cold area. That's a bad idea. If you didn't already know that, I just feel like maintaining consciousness is a big thing when it's cold. If you can. Alright, so Zidane's waking back up at least. Now this... Well, we'll wait till we get there, till I get into it a little bit. Do I cheese it, I wonder? I put on like the auto heal and just steal everything. Okay, this guy. So this can be actually a pretty difficult fight because you don't have a healer. Well, that's number one. That's the biggest part. I mean, not having your other damage dealers is fine, I guess, but you don't really have a healer. Also, this is where stopping at that gate and buying all those potions, if you have the money for it, can be really useful, because then you won't be running out. And be sure to, if you didn't already equip it, be sure to have that Mage Masher if you just got it in the cavern here equipped, because it really does improve things. This isn't a summon that I'm familiar with at all, from like an old game or anything. So I'm kind of like curious over what inspired the sea lion. Ooh, a remedy. That's not bad. Speed it up. Okay. Yeah. As I thought. Battle assistance all at once. I'm just trying to steal everything. Alright. What's he have? Ether. Nice. You get a ton of those throughout the game. But, oh, the Mithril Dagger. Really? Alright. That Tidal Flame. Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it look cool. Because it is a nice attack. I'm usually like very close to trancing in this battle anyway. I make a point of like to get as close as I can, so it really makes things easier. That Tidal Flame will wipe them both out, which you get for having the Mage Masher equipped and learning the having access to the second Thief ability. I think you don't get a new one just because you put a new ability on. Like as you learn Zidane's Thief abilities, that's what gives you different Dine. Oh, he's a complex character. Why he has access to magical spells when he's trancing is, you know, there's a storyline reason for it. Talk about when we get there. Close. Sorry, there we go. He says no big deal. Just trying to hide the, I don't know. I don't know why he's trying to hide what's going on, actually. I guess not to worry Garnet, probably. Maybe like... Oh, because he said, like, oh, we're here to retrieve the princess, so... That's why. I just kind of zoned out during that. Detect and flee. Well, let's learn that first. But it's nice we already have the improvement for it. Beast Killer, Antibody, Bird Killer, minus Strike. I got both of those. Protect. Oh, I take off Protect Girl. Oh, okay, whatever. Past rolls. Well, you know what you're doing, I guess. Checking to see if there's any hidden treasure up there. Just because I never checked it before. It kind of surprised me to learn that, like, every area has that much hidden stuff as, like, you know, Alexandria does in the beginning. I figured they would just give you, like, reward you for searching, but they kept doing that throughout the whole game. Yay, we did it. Vivi's happy. And so am I. I like this scene a lot. Give her a new identity. Insolent fool. I love Steiner so much. He really transitions from like this goofball into like the most badass knight too. And like, I mean, in my perception of him, so he literally goes from like a comic relief to like, I don't know, just a righteous knight badass. Almost like a paladin. That would make sense though, because his late game equipment are like technically like paladin swords, holy swords. Their icon is different and is in the sub menu and everything. Oh, I hate that the game goes from the usual cropping for menu stuff like that. But we'll just keep her as Dagger. Try to sound casual. Alrighty. I mean, this is the perfect party. And all the groups on Facebook that, you know, talk Final Fantasy with, and especially the Final Fantasy IX groups, this is the prevailing party that people use. I mean, there's a ton of... I want to pass through. I want to take a break. I want to talk. Okay, see ya. You can use these gates. Hey, you know what's up? You can use these gates later on to cross these areas on foot before you have access to an airship, but only if you want to. I think I'm trying to trigger the... Oh, okay. Yeah, I grinded out some abilities. Nice. Alright, and then we get to Dolly. But I want to see the windmill. I will give it... I mean, one thing this game is different from a lot of other Final Fantasies is, like, once you get into the evil forest and get past that, the pace is kind of... It kind of picks up significantly, in my opinion. Which is one of the reasons why I like these, like, Especially like a setting like this game.